Morning, dear students. And in exam activity can come also. So today I will take a revision of activity. So from chapter 1, activity 1.1 is the to show that starch is produced in the presence of sunlight. To show that starch is produced in the presence of sunlight. This activity can be performed in a simple manner using iodine solution. For this activity you will use iodine solution. And in this, take two potted plants. Take two potted plants of the same kind and keep pot A in sunlight. Mark A and B and keep pot A in sunlight and the pot B in the dark. A you have to keep in sunlight and B you have to keep in the dark or in a dark box for 3 to 4 days. For 3 to 4 days, keep pot A in the sunlight and keep pot B in the dark. And after that, test the leaves of the two plants separately using iodine solution. And after that, you have to do with iodine solution. Note down your observations. What do you observe? Now keep the pot B in the sunlight for 3 to 4 days and perform the iodine test again on the leaves. Note down your observations. What do you observe? Leaves of pot A show positive result for the presence of starch because it is kept in a sunlight. So pot A shows positive result for the presence of starch as they turn blue black. Leaves turn blue black in the color. And in case of pot B, when it was kept in dark, leaves did not show blue black color. When it was kept in dark, leaf does not show the blue black color. But after the pot B was kept in sunlight, the leaf showed blue black color. And when pot B is kept in the sunlight, the leaf shows blue black color. So we can say that starch is produced in the presence of sunlight. What we will say? So we can say that starch is produced in the presence of sunlight because when pot B was kept in the dark, then leaves did not show blue black color. But again, when it is kept for 3 or 4 days in the sunlight, then you can see that it gives blue. When it is tested with iodine solution, then it gives blue black color. That means it shows that starch is produced in the presence of sunlight. So this is all about activity 1.1. And activity second is the to show that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. To show that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. Method A. What do you need? Some twigs of an aquatic plant like hydrilla. Some twigs you will take, and then beaker, funnel, test tube and water. These are materials required for the test. And then how to do the test? How you will do the test? Keep the twigs in a beaker filled with water. In beaker it is filled with water and you have to keep the twigs in that. And invert a funnel over the twigs. And then invert a test tube filled with water on the stem of the funnel as shown in the figure 1.4. Like this, you can see this is the twigs of hydrilla plant and water, it is filled with water, and then oxygen here and air bubbles you can see. Then after, what you will do? Keep this setup in sunlight for some time and keep this setup in sunlight for some time. Note down your observations. Then what you will see? Now keep the setup in shade for some time and again note down your observations. Now keep the setup in dark and note down your observations. Then what do you observe? When the setup is kept in sunlight, you will find more number of air bubbles. When it is kept in sunlight, then you can see that more air bubbles are coming out. These are oxygen bubbles. What is this? These are the oxygen bubbles coming out from the twigs. Then when kept in shade, in dark, no air bubbles will come out. and you can see that when it was kept in sunlight, then more air bubbles was coming out, means that is the oxygen air bubbles. And when it is kept on the shade, kept in the shade, then you can see that no air bubbles is coming out. So inference, what is the result? So we can say that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. So we can say that sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis. And then method B, two methods are there. You can see any potted plant, preferably with broad green leaves, black paper, iodine solution, alcohol, water, beaker, test tube, tripod stand with a wire gauze, burner or a gas stove. This is the you can see this is the material. These are the materials required for test. So how to do the test? Discharge the potted plant by placing in a dark place for 48 hours and cover a part of the leaf with black paper and place the pot in sunlight for 5 to 6 hours. You cover the leaf part with black paper and then it is keep in the sunlight for 5 to 6 hours and remove the leaf from the potted plant. Test the leaf for starch as follows. Put the leaf in a test tube containing boiling alcohol and chlorophyll of the leaf will come out in alcohol and the leaf will become pale. Now remove the test tube and take out the leaf and wash it with water. Then you will see that spread the leaf on a glass tile or a glassed tile or a watch glass. Put a few drops of iodine solution on the leaf. Then what do you observe? The part of the leaf exposed to sunlight turns blue-black in color. The part of the leaf exposed to sunlight turns blue-black in color and the part of the leaf covered with black paper is brown. In this you can see that the part of the leaves, those part of the leaf exposed to sunlight, it turns into blue-black color and part of the leaf covered with black paper is brown. And what do you conclude? Starch is formed only in those parts of the leaf where sunlight can reach and hence sunlight is necessary for photosynthesis, and starch is formed during photosynthesis. Now you can see that activity 3, to show that chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. To show that chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis, what do you observe? Potted plant with variegated leaves, cotton or Coleus. Variegated leaves have both green and white or yellow parts in the same leaf and other requirements are the same as previous experiment. How to do the test? Discharge the potted plant having variegated leaves as explained earlier and leave the plant in sunlight for 5 to 6 hours and detach a leaf from the potted plant and perform the starch test as explained earlier. What do you observe? Green parts of the leaf become blue-black and non-green parts remain unchanged. So in this, what do you conclude? You can see that starch is formed only in green parts of the leaf, hence chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. So we can say that chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. You can see that sunlight, green zone of the leaf and yellow zone on the leaf, and here green zone and turning blue-black. Those when it test with iodine solution, then it will change into the blue-black color and yellow zone turning brown. So we can say that chlorophyll is necessary for photosynthesis. So this is the activity 1.3. Activity can also come in exam, so you have to take revision of activities also. And activity 1.4, 1.5 you have to read, and then activity you have to take revision with diagram. What is the diagram is given, you have to draw it properly and you will take a revision of the diagrams also. And how many diagrams are drawn in that, if activity will come, then you have to do with yourselves and with in the proper form. You have to write like just first you will write activity this, and then you have to write what are the materials required, and then how to do the test, then how then what do you observe, and last, what do you conclude? Like this, in this form you have to write, and this is the activity, what activity I have given today in revision. You will take a revision of that, and all the activities given in chapter 2 and chapter 3 you will take a revision also.